I'm Ronnie O'Keeffe, and I have two roles: Chair of BBAC, that's Blackburn Businesses Against Crime, and I'm also the Shopping Centre Soft Services Manager here at the Mall Shopping Centre in centre of Blackburn.
So Ronnie, tell us about Blackburn Businesses Against Crime, or BBAC.
Right, well, BBAC was first formed in around about 2000 with some city challenge money that was available. And the main focus, and it was Jack Straw, who was one of the instigators of setting it up, was for business crime and safety also of businesses across the town centre. And that was, at that time, was run by both the council and the police. As it developed over the years, the police took a sort of step back of running the actual organisation and the council took it over. Around about 10 years ago, I was asked to be the chair of BBAC and take over the running and administration of BBAC. To date, we've about 120 full paid up members of BBAC, and they're both from the daytime and the evening economy as well. So we run two radio schemes, one for during the day, which all the shops and businesses in the town centre that operate during the day are on. And then we've also the pub watch scheme for the night economy. The remit is basically still the same, for a safe and secure town centre and helping retailers on business crime. And obviously we support the businesses, you know, through any issues that they may have around business crime. Around about 7 years ago, we went into partnership on the safe and secure strand with the BID, and the BID helped fund BBAC on one or two initiatives. The main focus that we have of BBAC is partnership working now, and over the last 4 or 5 years that has gone from strength to strength, working with both the council, the police and other agencies, especially Blackburn BID.
So tell us how BBAC is funded at the moment.
BBAC is funded at the moment via a subscription fee, which is £99 a year, and all the members who've got a radio pay the £99, and that goes into a pot to pay out things like Ofcom, insurance, radio licences, to be data protection, set up meetings, various other things. So the subscription is £99 a year for the daytime economy and is £40 a year for the pub watch. So any licensed premises or businesses that are on the nighttime economy, they only pay £40. Charity shops or any charities within the town centre, it's free subscription. So they would get a radio and be able to come on as a full member for free. We also funded on the administration side our new DISC information sharing platform website, and that is funded through Blackburn BID. The DISC system was brought in about 3 years ago. It's a safe and secure platform for sharing information, photographs, mugshots, incident reports, anything that a business maybe wants to report to us, from CCTV to names of offenders. They can put that on the DISC website, and that comes to us to be administrated before it's actually put out into the open. Everyone within Blackburn BID can be a member onto the DISC information sharing platform. All they've got to do is sign up to some of the protocols on data protection that we have, and then they have access via a password, and they can see all the offender profiles and also information that we put out through BBAC and sometimes out through the BID as well. We also have the police who will give us information that they want putting out. It generates every week a newsletter which comes out, which businesses can have a look through, and that gives them an update from the week of all the alerts that have got out, any new offenders that have been put on, any new information out there on all sorts of things.
So Blackburn BID members are automatically members of BBAC, which gives them access to the DISC system, but they do need to sign up to the data sharing protocols. You know, that's free information sharing as part of being a BID member, isn't it? And then the subscription element means that they're part of the Townlink radio scheme. If a business wants to sign up to the DISC system or the Townlink radio scheme, how do they do that?
You can get in touch with the BID, yourself, Catherine. If they want to just come on for the information sharing side of things, then that is 100% free. That comes in with the bid.
So can you tell me, Ronnie, what has been some of the biggest challenges in the town centre other than the direct impact of the pandemic?
The challenges in the town centre generally are antisocial behaviour and shoplifting. That sort of creates a sort of a triangle of offending, and that can be anything from ASB to begging to shop theft. Shoplifting is probably our greatest challenge. This year, obviously, with a lot of the businesses being closed on lockdown, shoplifting has reduced, but it's still out there. And so BBAC are still dealing with police and the multi-agency meetings that we still have on repeat offenders. A lot of the repeat offenders are drug dependent or alcohol dependent. We're also looking to start working with Lancashire Police and some of the other BIDs and BCRPs in and around Lancashire to try and form an information sharing partnership through DISC. That will be on organised crime, which we do see in Blackburn, which targets some of our bigger retailers for bulk thefts. A shop theft from an organised crime group can run into the thousands of pounds. Having an information sharing platform between people like Lancaster, Blackpool, Preston, Burnley and Blackburn, we can give each other the heads up on who is in and around our area. We have seen over the last few years a big increase in organised crime groups coming in from West Yorkshire and also Greater Manchester.
And so how has the pandemic impacted on the work of BBAC?
We've not been able to have our monthly meetings, which we have with the retailers. We're not getting as much information in from retailers because obviously retailers are closed. So, that's been a sort of an impact. But saying that, over the last 12 months, we have had Prestige Security in the town centre helping us go out there to the retailers, see what issues they may have around rough sleeping and around the premises, issues around begging, which is still happening in the town centre. That has kept the contact between BBAC, the BID and retailers alive. At the Mall, I'm soft services manager for the Mall, and that basically encompasses looking after both security and cleaning. That's over 40 staff looking after their day-to-day needs on making the shopping centre a safe and secure place for the businesses that we've got in here and making sure that it's a clean place for all the visitors and shoppers that come into the shopping centre.
And how has your role at the Mall changed over the last 12 months?
It hasn't changed a great deal because we're still open every day. So we've still got to open up and we've still got to clean the shopping centre. We have had certain staff furloughed, but generally it's exactly the same. We have seen a big increase in abuse to staff. Coming into the shopping centre, we ask people to wear a face covering unless they're exempt, and that has caused probably the biggest challenge that we've had. People just completely refusing to social distance and wear masks, and that then sometimes has a detriment effect on staff that they're being abused and sometimes threatened. We have had a fantastic response from the town centre policing team, and they have come in and issued people with fixed penalties. Over the last 5 or 6 years, we've started to see a dramatic drop in antisocial behaviour, youth antisocial behaviour in the town centre, and that's down to the youth zone opening. And even in 2019, where we've got the last stats from, we had a 25% reduction year on year of antisocial behaviour.
That's a huge positive, isn't it? And Blackburn Youth Zone is a BID member as well, so that's brilliant. Credit to them. And do you have any messages or words of advice for Blackburn Town Centre BID members and businesses?
Yeah, one of them obviously is safety first. Never chase shoplifters. Use the radio scheme to alert the police if and CCTV. That's one of the big plus points within Blackburn is the amount of CCTV that we've got both in and around the shopping centre and also in and around the town centre, and that's been a big investment both here at the Mall and through the police council CCTV. The other thing that the police have been working on over the last few months is also a leaflet which is going to go out to all businesses in the town centre, asking them to report any ASB and crime so that we can build a picture of where crime is happening, when it's happening, and to who. Report, report, report. The only way the police can act and change their patrol routes and things like that is through information.
Well, on behalf of Blackburn Town Centre businesses and Blackburn BID members, I'd just like to say a huge thank you, Ronnie, for all your help, hard work and support over the last 12 months in what's been a really, really challenging time. So thank you.
Yep, thanks very much.